walk through with her attitude. Gucci on the neck, I can't be mad at you.
Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys one of the new vehicles what Rockstar have added into the game, and this new vehicle is called the Italy RSX. Now in this video I'm going to be upgrading this RSX and showing you guys what you can actually put on the vehicle, but before we dive into that, let's try and hit 10 likes on this video, and without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. So this new vehicle is located on the Legendary Motorsport website. If you guys don't know how to find this website, then you can just pull up your phone, and as you can see there's a sponsored advertisement here on the left hand side, and then once we click into that we can just scroll down and find the new vehicle. As you guys can see, this new vehicle looks very smart. I'm just going to buy this vehicle in a nice like white colour or something, and I can always change this later when I'm actually upgrading the vehicle. Now if you look at these vehicle stats here, we can actually see that the vehicle has the best acceleration and also the best traction in the game. Now this is going to be very similar to some of the other vehicles as well. For example, some of the other supercars are very similar stats to this supercar here. But now guys, let's look at the price of this vehicle altogether. And as you guys can see, the trade price for this vehicle altogether is going to be 2.6 mil. And I thought that was going to be enough, but the actual buy it now price is 3.4 mil. Now to actually unlock this trade price, you guys are going to need to help Moody Man return the music to the locker as a VIP, CEO or MC President. And after you do this, it will unlock the trade price for this vehicle. If you guys are like me and haven't done this mission, then it looks like we're going to have to be forking out another $1 million just on this one vehicle alone. And that's just for the stock vehicle without any upgrades added onto that. But now let's move on to some upgrades for this vehicle now. So as usual guys, we're going to be using the armor upgrades first. Obviously I always put 100% armor on. Also for the brakes, we're going to put the race brakes on. I think all of these upgrades go without saying. With every single supercar that I own, I always put these upgrades on. We also have some bumpers that we can put on as well. These are quite normal. Quite a few of the supercars have these bumpers now. I normally just put the bottom one on because that just tends to be the best one. For the engine tuning, we have the EMS upgrade level 4, I just put this on all the time anyway. And it's just the same thing with the exhaust as well, I always go for like the bottom one. Or if I really like the look of one of these exhausts, I'll put the other one on. Moving down to the hoods of the vehicle, we have some like carbon hoods. And I normally don't put these ones on because I think it just ruins the look of the vehicle. Especially say if we went for like a white vehicle and then because it's a carbon like hood, it'd just be all black. The only time I'd probably put a carbon hood on is if my vehicle was like a matte black or something and it'd like blend in a bit more. Now after the hoods we have some horns. On most of my vehicles I like to use the Liberty City loop because back in the day I used to play a lot of GTA 4 and I don't know, I just really like this loop. But then at the bottom I did see these new festive loops and all of them were free, so I decided to just go with the first one. Now for the lights, I like to use the xenon lights, but I do actually change my lights in my arena workshop. For the neon layout, I like to go with the front, back and sides. I think this one looks the cleanest, it just depends on what colour you use for the lights. But for some reason I just love the backlight colour, it's like a really nice blue and I think this colour really stands out. Now for the liveries or liveries, we have a lot of options here. As you can see we've got a khaki option here and this is like fully camouflaged. But in the end I do just decide to go for the tricolour. I think this one looks like the cleanest out of all of them in a way. Now we can obviously change the mirrors as well. I like to just use the carbon mirrors. Obviously it doesn't really matter what you use here. And the same thing with the plate, I just normally go with the yellow and black because I just think it looks clean. Now for the rear panel, we have a lot of options here. Some are quite different from the other ones. This is where we can have sort of like a different car, and as you guys can see I went for the third one down. I think this one looked very nice. I think it'll stand out definitely on my vehicle. Now moving on to the primary and secondary colours. Now guys, I don't know what they've done with chrome, but for some reason I think it looks really different. To me it looks like they've darkened chrome and how it looks, but also at the same time made it more like shiny in a way. This is like the first time I've actually like saw chrome after this update, so maybe they have changed it. But if you guys know anything about that or you've noticed this as well, then let me know in the comments down below because this really surprised me when I saw this. And because I really like the look of this chrome, I did actually go for this all chrome sort of finish on my vehicle. I just thought it looked really nice and I think it went well with like how the back of the vehicle looks as well. I did also check out some of the other colours like the brushed metals or whatever they are, but for some reason I just really like this chrome look. Now for the trims, I just went for a nice ice white trim just so that the vehicle stands out even more than it already does. And then for the roof, I just put on the best roof because why not? I've already spent enough money on this vehicle as it is, so I may as well just spend more We also have some skirt options for this vehicle. Once again, I just went all the way down to the bottom and then just put the best skirt I could get. We have a few spoilers as well to put on this vehicle, and after looking at all the spoilers, I definitely thought the bottom one was the best. Now for the suspension, we're going to put the street suspension on because it just lowers our vehicle. Now a really nice option with this vehicle is the tail fins. Now I'm pretty sure that most of the vehicles in the game don't have these tail fin options, so it is quite unique in that sense. I went for the carbon tail fin because it just goes well with my vehicle, I think, and I didn't really want the white one because it just stand out a bit too much and look a bit off. Moving down again, we have turbo tuning. Obviously we're going to be putting turbo tuning on for 50k. This is going to make this vehicle super fast. We also have the wheel types, and for the wheel types I normally just go for the chrome wheels, and I figured anyway, because this vehicle is pretty much all chrome, I may as well just do it on the tyres as well. And then obviously we put bulletproof tyres on this. For the tyre smoke, I went with the blue tyre smoke because it will go with the backlight a little bit underneath the vehicle. Now for the window tints, I like to use the limo one because it's definitely better than like the dark smoke or the light smoke one, and I think it just looks very fancy overall. And that is it for the whole customization of this vehicle, guys. I'm now going to leave you guys with me just driving it around so that you can listen to the engine and just see what this vehicle is like when actually driving. But yeah guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and show your support for my channel. If you are new here, then be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, have a wonderful Christmas and thanks for watching.